Alright everyone, I'm going over a little video here on how to register for our nationals and then how to add your coach. So the first thing you want to do is go to the website. The website is raw.nationals.usapowerlifting.com. So that'll get you to this page here, and then you'll see it has all the stuff here: event information, registration roster, travel hotel, updates, frequently asked questions, volunteer, and then sponsors. So here in the registration, registration is for the athlete sign up. This is if you want to do any changes as far as adding coaches or changing your weight class or changing your division. And then here's where the coach does the registration, and then team registration, and then purchasing any extra stuff. So the first thing you're going to do as an athlete is you're going to do this one, the registration. So you click on registration, and then this is just like a regular entry form. You have to fill all this out. One thing to notice is the price goes up on September 1st, so at 5 p.m. Eastern. So right now it's at $150, but if you wait till after that time, it goes up to $195. So it goes up $45. So the best thing you can do is, if you for sure know you're going to go and you're already qualified, is sign up before this September 1st at 5 p.m. I wouldn't wait till September 1st either, because always issues happen. Internet's down, the form's not working, you're busy with work or something like that, and then you don't register in time and the price goes up, and then you're stuck. So probably just register before that. So pretty much in the next week you should just register if you haven't done it already. And then the full deadline, September 15th at 5 p.m. Eastern. At that time closes, and they won't take any late entries. So if for some reason you can't enter by this time and you want to pay the $195, you gotta make sure you do it by this date and time. The form will automatically close, and then you can't get in no matter what your reasoning is. And again, don't wait till last minute. People said they always wait till last minute. Something doesn't work, and then they can't sign up, and then they can't go. So big thing, if you want to save money, do it before September 1st. Then it's a regular entry form. You put in all your information, put in your qualifying total, what meet it was at, put in your USAPL number, what weight class you want to compete in, what division you want to compete in, lifter bio information that they're going to use for the live stream. Same thing with the photo for the live stream. Just make sure you read all the rules on it. It has to be a passport style photo, not like a lifting photo. If you want to buy any extra stuff, you can buy a jacket, name on there, that kind of stuff. Payment, and then credit card, liability, and then you sign off. So when you do that, you submit your registration for the meet, and then that goes through, and you'll get an email with a confirmation, and you'll also get a unique ID. So every lifter and every coach gets a unique ID for this competition, and that unique ID is used for different things. So once you did that, then your coach does the coach registration. So I've already gone and done this, but if you have any other one that wants to be in the back room with you, then you have them do it as well. So this is the coach registration, and it goes over information, USAPL number. It goes over the responsibilities, what the coach is allowed to wear or not allowed to wear. Lifters are only allowed 2 coaches max, and then it's more expensive for the second coach, and then only 1 coach can go in the coach's box right next to the platform per lifter. Other information about code of conduct, can't video, can't drink, that kind of stuff like that. And then the coach deadline is October 1st, 5 p.m. So then once the coach does this, then they get a unique ID. Just like the athlete gets a unique ID, the coach gets a unique ID. So now the athlete has registered, the coach has registered, and then you can come to here to athlete change. And when you go to athlete change, it gives you a couple different options. One is if you want to do a weight class change, you can change the weight class. If you don't want to do a weight class change, you can just leave that. Also, if someone's withdrawing from the meet, they can do that. But the big thing the athlete change is for here, adding the coach. So now that the athlete signed up and the coach signed up, you got to pair them together. So here it says you got to add the coach's unique ID. So again, it says only 2 coaches allowed in the warm-up room, only 1 allowed in the coach's box, $10 for the first coach, and then $20 for the second coach. So this is just showing when the coach registers, they get their unique ID and they give it to the athlete. So then you as an athlete would just here enter in the coach ID for the first coach, and if you have a second coach, put the coach ID for the second coach. And then here's where you pay the coach's fee. So if you only have one, it's $10, and then if you have two, it's a 10 plus 20, so it's $30. And if for some reason at first you did one coach the first time and you added them in, and then a couple weeks later you decide you want to have a second coach, you can just do add second coach and just do the 20. And then you fill out the credit card information, you submit. That way you are paying for the coach now before the deadline and before at the meet. And then on the roster, it will show here, if we go to public roster, it will show the coach's name for each lifter, coach 1 and coach 2. So you see a lot of these are blank because they haven't registered their coach yet, but some of them are in there. So you can see that this athlete has added this coach and has used their unique ID and has paid for them. So that's the way to do it. So first make sure you do the registration, and then if you want to add me on there, I've already done the coach registration. I can give you the unique ID. Then you come to this athlete change form, and then you do the add coach, put my number in there, and then they'll automatically know my information based on that unique ID and put it in there attached to your name. All right, remember you have to do this by that October 1st is for registration. And what's the deadline on this one? I'll have to check where that one is too, but it might be October 1st that you have to have the coach list as well. After that, then you can't have a coach. So it might be the same. I'll have to check up on that. Registrations by October 1st, but I have to see when's the last chance that you can set up your coach with you. Because I think they want it all done before the meet starts. But that's basically it. And then if you come over here, you got all the other information here. If you still need to find the hotel, the meet hotel is here with the link to book online, or you can stay somewhere else. And then they got event updates here as it goes, as far as the hotel being selling out or weight class changes, that kind of stuff. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know and I'll answer them.